actually helped me to recently get a promotion through Sheridan, and I've actually just become the new store manager for Market Street. And for me, that's a really big challenge, and I feel a lot more confident and positive in myself and my abilities to be able to manage the store and the team that's in the store.
For me personally, I found the program to be a life-changing experience. It helped me to reassess my own goals, develop a plan and implement that plan, which eventually led to me being able to further my career and take on a much broader role. So I went from a role where I was managing one department to a role where I now am operations manager for an entire business. And without the course, I wouldn't have been able to achieve that step, I don't believe.
Personally, I've developed both in work. I mean, all of the skills that we learn, we can apply them to what we do day to day in my job in admin, but also they're transferable to everyday life. I play sports and I'm on the committee for those, and then just at home with family and relationships, stuff like that. Yeah, everything that you get, you definitely get something out of it.
I think the major, for me personally, again coming from a very small business and going into a very large public company, I tend to be very impatient, and I learned to be patient, and presentation skills, I've been very definite in the way I presented. My skills more than doubled, there's no question about that, from a board level to a senior management level, dealing with senior executives. I was getting greater results for what I was asking when perhaps I was a little bit abrupt in the early days. So definitely it's smoothed my presentation skills.
I understand people better because I'm not assuming what they're thinking. I'm actually stopping, I'm listening, I'm hearing what they're saying. Again, not only staff, our customers also. It's made me a better salesperson because I can actually sit back and listen to what they're saying and not sell them something because of half of the conversation I've heard. I hear the whole lot from beginning to the end, therefore my selling technique has improved.
To not be probably as presumptuous. I'll certainly be a better listener as to people's needs, and be able to make better decisions based on that, I think. Yeah, definitely I'll be a better listener and a better communicator with peers and customers.
Yeah, I thought it was great. It was great to be with peers in the organisation who were in the same position as me, who had been given roles and were working in roles but didn't necessarily have information, models, approaches and all of that stuff to back up, you know, either what you were doing naturally or what you hadn't really thought of before. So I found it really helpful just to reflect on some of the situations that I was in and facing, and I guess try out some different things with my team. And I just found it a really supportive learning environment.
I liked how it was interactive, and I got a lot out as far as communicating better with my team, particularly learning the different generations and how different everybody is in what they want from a training session. So I found that really benefited me and my team by just training them how they were meant to be trained.
The program was a fantastic opportunity to get involved, I suppose, from the first point, to get involved with people from or employees from other businesses in the Pacific Brands Group. So from the very starting point gave a great, I suppose, insight into some of the other brands and some of the other businesses and where they were at a particular time and where their development needs were, and combined with, I suppose, development needs of our business, and how, I suppose, the learnings that I'd achieved from the course, how I'd be able to apply those to maximise the gains from the business I was involved in at the time.
I kind of stepped back and had a look at myself, and I tend to don't explain things very well to people. I think, okay, well, I'll ask someone to do something and I won't explain it. I'll just say, oh, can you do that for me, and won't really tell them how to do it. And from inside, I learned that other people don't know what I'm thinking, and so I need to explain myself and tell them what I need for them to do.
I have changed a lot of my management styles, and which has made me grow and be a better manager and a better worker and a better team member.
What I found personally was it was important that as a manager you're actually spending time with your staff. The time I spent normally when they come in your office and have questions or queries, I now realise that's important time. It's important time to actually mentor them and actually listen to their concerns and sort of not realising, or before I'd sort of say, well, yes, I'm busy doing this, but now it's actually realising that's time, that valuable time with the staff, I suppose, yeah.